In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a checkmark symbol to your spreadsheet in Google Sheets. So sometimes when you are working with Google Sheets, you may want to create checklists and have check marks in your spreadsheets. Well, there's not a good built-in way to add a checkmark symbol to your spreadsheet, but there's a few different things we can do using certain methods to get a check mark into your spreadsheet. So I'm going to show my favorite ways, 3 different ways to add a check mark to your spreadsheet. So the first method, which I think is the easiest, is just to use a checkbox. So to add a checkbox to your spreadsheet, first you click on the cell where you want to add the checkbox, and then you select Insert, and then you will see the checkbox option here. Now you can also highlight multiple cells if you want to do multiple in one go. So I highlighted multiple cells, Insert, Checkbox. Now the benefit of having a checkbox is that you can toggle it between checked and unchecked by clicking into the box. There is also a lot of other things you can do using formulas on these boxes to do some creative things. I've covered that in a different video. I'm not going to go over that today, but if you're curious on ways you can use checkboxes to do some more advanced things, just check out that video. But just to get a simple check mark into your spreadsheet, inserting a checkbox is a good option. So that is one method. The other method, which is also pretty easy, is just to copy and paste it from a different site or application. So to do that, what you would do is you would open up a website or an app that already has a check mark in it, and then you can just copy and paste it. So I will just go to my website here, and there's these different check marks. Now, one thing to note with this method is that when you copy and paste it, it's not going to have the same formatting, so you're going to lose some of the coloring and things like that. But what you do is you find a check mark that you want in your spreadsheet, and then you can right click or press Control C and copy, and then you come back to your spreadsheet and you double click on the cell that you want this check mark inserted into, and then you can right click and select paste, or you can press Control V on your keyboard to paste. And now once you have this check mark in here, you can copy and paste that to whatever cells you want. Now the next method is to use the character function and put in the Unicode of check marks. So there's a few different styles of check marks that you can do using this method. All it is the function is character, so CHAR, and then these are the different codes for check marks that you can use. So I have the function set up on these cells, and you can see it just returns a check mark. So these are a few different options that you have with that function. And those are my 3 favorite ways of getting a checkmark symbol into your spreadsheet. There are certainly other methods, but I think these are the quickest and easiest. My favorite is definitely the checkbox though, because you can also do other things with this checkbox, but sometimes if you just want a check mark, either copying and pasting or using the character function is a good option too. Thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or content suggestions, just let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to answer everyone.